Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Torrin Talk. Mm, mm. So, sorry. I had a lot of errands to do this morning, like chores. I had things I had to do. So I didn't get my shower in until later because reasons. So, yay, I'm fresh out of the shower and just didn't, yeah. If we'd have waited till I got my hair dry, my makeup put on, and everything else, Joe would have been home from work. It'd probably been 5 p.m. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Usually, like I do all that stuff and then do my chores, etc. But I just wanted to get stuff done because I felt okay this morning, and I'm like, oh my God, let me hurry up and get all this stuff done before I don't feel okay. So, yeah, I had to vacuum seal a lot of meats and white cucumbers this morning. Just gonna make some pickles, but we got a lot of cucumbers, and he's like, if you would you weigh all those cucumbers and give me a figure? So we're a little less than 5 pounds of cucumbers. Yeah. So Joe, like the old man, is gonna make pickles. Like he's the one. Did I say he's gonna make cucumbers? Gonna make pickles out of cucumbers. That's what you use, to make pickles. Although you can also use watermelon rind because he made those earlier in the summer. They're pretty good too. Any hoodles, yes, Joe does pickles. Any pickling or canning or anything, he does all that. Not I. Which seems weird. It's supposedly woman's work. But, Joe doesn't believe in stereotypes. He likes that stuff. He just does. It's like a challenge. He can fix a car. He can build a guitar. He can rewire your house. He can handle plumbing problems. He can fix anything electrical, pretty much. And he also cooks, smokes, and smokes meats and things, right? And can. The only thing I don't really allow him to do is bake. After one fruit pie incident where he decided he knew better than I did, and yeah. And cookies. He once made some sugar cookies that the dogs wouldn't eat them. Yeah. Because he would listen to me when I said, call Graham and get Barb Loxton's sugar cookie recipe from Graham. Barb Loxton's a lady. I grew up with her daughter, Tracy. Tracy doesn't watch, but that's okay. I'm still friends with Tracy. Anyways, yeah, Barb Loxton sugar cookies. Best sugar cookies ever. They stay soft. Any hoodles. Yeah. He didn't listen to me. He got something off the internet, and they were rock hard. Yes, they were. Any hoodles, yeah. So Joe's not really allowed to bake. I do that if anything needs baked. But everything else, he is probably much better than I am, except maybe for sauces, because I am the sauce queen. Of course, I'm not a huge fan of cooking most days, even though I do it. But still, I am home. It's only fair. He works all day. Best, the least I can do is put some food on the table for him, for goodness sakes. Any hoodles, yeah, he does all the canning. So I want pickles. He's going to make me pickles. Dill, we don't do sweet pickles around this house. I grew up on sweet pickles. I hate them now. I never want a sweet pickle ever again. Ever. Dill, 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 dill. And he usually does like a spicy, garlicky dill, so even better. Any hoodles. That was a lot of time spent about, it doesn't matter. So, what else is going on? Well, everything apparently. Sadly, we lost both Martin Landau and George Romero, which saddens me greatly. Martin Landau, decorated actor, has been in at least one thing you've seen, probably dozens of things you've seen. George Romero, horror icon. The reason we think of zombies the way they are today. Originally, zombies were traditional voodoo zombies, little voodoo dust. They're not actually quite dead. They called them undead because put them in some sort of like comatose state, and then they become like a slave for evil or whoever made them a zombie. That's old school zombies. The zombies we know and love today, people that died and came back to life and shambled down the streets wanting to eat your brains. That's all George Romero. Night of the Living Dead. Do you guys know the story about Night of the Living Dead? So it was called something else. I could look it up, but you can look it up if you want. I just can't remember off the top of my head because we all know I have mush brain. Any hoodles. George Romero and Tom Savini made Night of the Living Dead. Revolutionary at the time. The lead was a black man, and this was not done when Night of the Living Dead was made. They also filmed it in black and white, even though color was available because it was cheaper and easier to get, your hands on that. Yeah, so they made Night of the Living Dead right outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's where Romero is from, like my hometown, y'all. Not that I'm from Pittsburgh, but I'm from real close, and it's the biggest city around where I'm from. So, yeah. And since all of the paperwork was filed under its former name, the original title, when they released it under Night of the Living Dead, and it ended up ending up, yes, because that's grammar. Because of a technicality, Night of the Living Dead is in the public domain. George Romero didn't make any money off of ostensibly his most famous movie of his entire career. Not a single cent, because it's public domain. So technically, you can show it in public if you want, and nobody can get you for it because Night of the Living Dead is in public domain. That is also a little bit of the reason why it became so popular, because any fly-by-night cable channel, local public access channel, local channels, period, they could run Night of the Living Dead as many times as they wanted and not have to pay for the rights to run it. So they used it a lot. And it became the cultural icon, the zombie movie. It is the zombie movie. If you've never seen it, you should. And when you watch it, I want you to really think about the time in which it was filmed, the fact that there was no budget. It was one of Tom Savini's first things. Tom Savini is one of my favorite makeup people of all time. If you've watched Face Off, a lot of the people that compete on Face Off graduated from Tom Savini school. Yeah, I love Tom Savini. I've had a crush on Tom Savini since I was, yay high. If you want to know what he looks like, if you've ever watched From Dusk Till Dawn, he's Sex Machine. Tom Savini. He usually has a cameo in most of Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez's films, FYI, if you were wondering, because he does a lot of the makeup effects for them. So, cool! Any hoodles. I'm sad to lose George Romero. He was a pretty cool dude. And he made some really iconic stuff. And, boo. I really dug George. So, any hoodles. We lost two greats. That made me sad. Very sad. What else happened? Oh, yeah. Game of Thrones is back. We actually did have some new hair. Sansa had a new hairstyle. Dany has a new ponytail, but Shannon already slapped that sucker up, so go see Shannon. If you want Dany's Dragonstone hair, it's up. It went up Friday or Saturday, I think she put it up. So, yep, Shannon is Sivu Plates. I just say Shannon, but yeah, Sivu Plates. Sivu Plates is Shannon. Yeah, Sivu Plates has it up, so you can go find her if you need to. And I'm sure that Siobhan I can't remember if she already did this one or not, from the previews. Those two girls and their eagle eyes. Yes, but Sansa did have new hair. Which I'm actually debating doing because it's just a pretty half up, nothing too drastic. I will admit to hoping that Cersei had some wigs made for her or something, but she didn't. She's just flirting with short hair. I miss Cersei's hair. Yeah, I'm trying to think if that is all the hairstyles I noticed. I noticed somebody else's hair, and I can't remember who now. Oh, well, I'll watch it again and have a look-see. But how'd you like that season premiere for the most part, I was really tickled. Good beats. I don't want to spoil for anybody who hasn't got to see the season premiere yet. A lot of good beats. A lot of nice little plot things here and there. I can see where some of the setup's going. A couple sections that dragged, and I don't understand why we needed those, because as some of you may know, we don't get 10 episodes. We get, what, 6 or 7? That's it. That's all the episodes. Like, so we have a truncated season because they decided less episodes with bigger budgets, which, you know, cool. I'm fine with that. But I also thought that would mean they would toss some of the chaff. You know, sometimes it seems like there's filler or just stuff that, you know, you can show me once. I got it. Let's move on. But there was a scene with Sam to show the passage of time, and I was like, yeah, I got it after the second time. I didn't need like 12 instances of revulsion. Cool show. You wasted time. We could have been checking in with Olena Tyrell in that time. I could have gotten anything. Actually, you could have given me more Brienne and Tormund. Yeah. So, by and large, though, very happy. Only a couple little gripes, but mostly, yay! Let's hope it continues this way. It'll go real fast. As always, we get to the end of the episode, and I'm always like, it just started getting good. Not so. This one really started out with good, and ended with good, which is what you want to do. But, like, I just want to watch it. I hate waiting. I'm such a binge watcher. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for me today. A lot of talk about pickling. I don't know, you guys. It is what it is. So what hair will we be doing this week? Not GOT hair. No, we're not doing GOT hair. We're actually going to do one of Shannon's. So, I don't know. Maybe we should do the Game of Thrones hair she just put up. And see how I do. See if I can make it look the way hers does. She's really good at breaking down fantasy styles, y'all. She and Siobhan really got it going on in that department, I gotta say. Well, I've been shifting a little more towards practicality, which is fine. I'm a little older. I'm not a hot young thing like those two. And I think I may have the longest hair just because I'm taller than both of them. But, yeah, I mean, it's not that I'm going to say we're never doing fantasy styles again, because that would be silly. But, yeah, I just got to find something I really dig, kind of deal. Because it takes a long time and yada yada. So, yeah, but as far as our other, we're going to do the style I did on my mom, which is a little wedding-y, very soft. Very soft. I know it's soft or soft. I don't know. I say soft, which is weird because it sounds like Boston, maybe. But yeah, soft. I just like, you guys know, I say certain words in certain ways just because they please me, and I'm over 40 and I'm allowed to do that now. So, any hoodles. Yes, it's very soft. Very soft and pretty, but also practical. How do I know? Because I did it on my mom before she went to work. My mom works in a casino, so she worked like overnight. Came home, took a nap, got up, went about her day, left her hair, just left it all day, never moved. So I could say, not only can you sleep on this one, as the tendrils and stuff come out, it even looks better because it's soft. So, yay! This one I know how it holds up because my mom tried it out for us. So, we're going to do that one. Mine will probably look a little different. I got a little more length than my mom. My mom is waist length, 5 feet 1 inch tall. I don't know if she's even got the inch anymore. I'm going to give her the inch. And I am classic and 6 feet tall, so there is a discrepancy there, but that just means that my bun in the back is going to be way bigger. But it also means that you guys with shorter hair will be happier because you'll know what it looks like going in, because of course I'll put a picture of my mom up. And you'll know that it's really pretty with less hair than I have. I'm not sure how it's going to look on mine because I'm going to do it magically for the first time when we record them, because sometimes you guys like that, so you can see that I sometimes struggle even with my own styles when I'm trying to figure them out for the first time. Any hoodles. All right, I'm going to shut up now. I don't know how long I've been talking. I don't have my glasses on so we could avoid glare, but I don't have my contacts in either, so I can't see nothing. Any hoodles, I will see y'all tomorrow with one of Sifu Plate's styles, Miss Shannon. We're going to do her, and we might try her latest one just because I'm curious to see how it turns out. So, and if not, maybe one of the other ones. She's got a ton. I'll find something I like. Alrighty. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.